decider. There's a little George W. Bush in the decider, right? Mission accomplished. You're in there, right? The one who accomplishes missions, right? That's what it seems like. Start with the toes. Yeah. I mean, if you're in, I mean, come on, you go around acting like you're there. So go ahead and, I mean, either it's true or it's not true. Yeah. And look for the one who's been offended by someone by calling you a name or disrespecting you. I mean, it better be in there because you've really been affected by this. The one who was your age, look for that one. This isn't just the age of a form. I mean, you are 50 now or 70, It's you. It's very personal, right? That's the idea. Easily offended. Easily angry. So we're going from deceptive to ultimate meditations now. Look for the one who's in there who gets angry. You have an anger score above a 0. Now look for that one, the one who's pissy. Don't think about it. Look, examine. Bring awareness around. Look for the one who's in there, who's all upset. And you really want to do this because you've seemingly been offended quite a bit over the years. Keep looking. Look. Okay. You find anyone in there? I mean, we don't want to make a fool of you. I mean, because you've been angry quite a bit over the years, a little irritated, frustrated, annoyed, and I mean, this would make you look crazy, if you're not a body or you're not in there. You really would start to look like you're living in kind of hallucination, sort of a permanent. Sometimes people say, I don't know, maybe I should try LSD. I'm like, I don't think you need to. I just think this meditation will work just fine. Body. Even crazier, maybe you thought you were in there. Who needs drugs when you've got you? Maybe you are the drug. Yeah. Never think about that one? Maybe you are the trip. Drugs would just convolute the issue. If you found yourself to go find yourself, and like, good luck with that one. Where would you look? And all you can do, in your defense is kind of go like this. And you've been so specifically angry, so specific in your anger and your irritation and your annoyance and your perturb, that if we then ask you, where's the angry person, all you can come up with is kind of a vagary like this. Kind of around here? So, I mean, Shantideva is not intending for you to look like you're totally insane, but perhaps you are. Anyway, so now, who's been angry? Now, we're not saying that there's no anger there. We're just asking, who's... Now, the other person who made you angry, now you see where this is headed. Think of someone who's of anatta, of not self. What is the realistic? This isn't just some philosophical, quest that we're on. A little bit, practical, you could say. So think about someone who's made you mad. Renee, come on with me. Yeah, Renee, you got quite the list there, right? Over the years, people who pissed you off. They're usually political, right?
Oh, one or two.
1 or 2 thousand, right? Just we're not looking for the War and Peace version here, just the short version.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so let's say it's me sometime. Sometimes I'm sure I've, seemed to have gotten under your skin, pissed you off, right? Not everyone who knows me sooner or later accuses me of this, you know. Look at you, Michael, you. Okay, so since I have your attention, seemingly, unless you're in Colorado, which is questionable now, in some sort of haze, right? Shanti Dev he really wants you to scan, not just think about it, but scan. Like, is it my hair that pissed you off? Where is the person who did it to you? Who, made you irresponsible, for your own emotional state? Where is that one?
The day or now.
Now, right now, yeah.
Out there. I thought you were out there.
You thought I was out, but where? But was I in my eyes, or was I my body, or was I in the body?
Well, you were in your body.
Where was I in the body? Was I in my head, my feet? Shanti Dev is.
I think so. I mean, at that time, I thought that was true.
Like my toes, like were pissing you off.
I don't think right at that time, at that moment, I thought that was.
There are calves. I mean, are there calves pissing you off? Which part of them is doing it exactly? Is it? I mean, if so, you could just lop off their calf, right? Remember him? Now his wife thought for sure. Clip, clip, clip on the penis. All right. Now, as that didn't work. According to her, you can look it up. You can put it on YouTube. He still pissed her off even without a penis. Imagine everyone. Apparently, I know, ladies, how many times in your life have you thought the problem with men, Lorraine, Karen, the problem with men, and you think it was the penis that's making you mad?
A couple.
Couple thousand or a couple 100,000?
Somewhere in that range.
Now, if the guy, I know it seems like that's where he is basically encapsulated, not much thinking going on, right? But even without that, you'll find another. So what's the next organ? If it's not the penis, Lorraine, what's the next organ to blame? Why? How is it that men are making you mad? Where are they?
It would be speech, so hard to say what part of the body that would be.
Well, let's imagine that they are their speech, that they are their vocal cords. Now,
yeah.
So I'm not saying that wouldn't solve a lot of your problems. So maybe you have to get rid of their fingers.
Couple more parts gotta go.
And then finally you come up with the last part, but this is the very thing that you accuse them of never having, which is a brain. Right? So now you're like, it's his brain. But this is, yeah. But Lorraine, this is the thing that you said John never had. Right? Hopefully he's not listening. Right?
No, no, listening.
Fingers, no throat, and a frontal lobotomy, and you finally got someone you can live with. Give yourself a round of, Think that people are parts. They're not. You can't find them anywhere in there. If we put the pee-pee, the finger. Is crazy. It's like literally look around your room for just a vacant space, and then get mad at it. Just go like bad, bad space. It's literally something like that. It's crazy talk. Okay, now what if you think they're in there? They're not their body, but they're in there. Where are they in there? According to your own body scan, where are they in there that's got you going? Farley, I mean, you probably you've been a little mad at yourself. Shanti Deva wants to know, where is the person that's made themselves mad, who's made themselves angry? Where? In their body, yourself or another, including, by the way, the president. I not just you're the brilliant one, right? The one who gets it. Like Casey was in the CIA. I mean, you're not crazy, are you? I mean, you're not getting mad over nothing, are you? I mean, hopefully you're not. I mean, you really look. But he's suggesting. I know this is going to sound crazy. He's saying that whenever you get angry, why don't you, at someone, why don't you look for them in their body? Why don't you look at them? So then he's going to say, at that point, relax. Stop disturbing yourself. Stop being irrational. clearly getting angry. Like you ever watch cartoons, like getting mad at Casper. Remember, you got younger people, you don't know who that is, but there used to be a ghost on television, a cartoon ghost named Casper. It doesn't make any sense, is it? Let's ask. All right, and sometimes a little bit, even one of these people.
Find them.
Well, that would make you look awfully silly, don't you think?
It sure does.
Then where is the person who's being made to look awfully silly? Them.
Relax.
Even those of you who say, who form a lot over the years. Shanti Davis got you. You understand that right now. For all of you, like, oh, the you know, conceive in the future. Angry, like, I go for a anger, by the way. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Like, these other people don't get angry, you know. It's because of this. They know it's not right, that there's no one there. There is no object of their anger. They know they are not. shouldn't exist and then demand that it doesn't exist. Shouldn't happen. I mean, it's you who comes up with the idea that it's the president's fault. That's a conception. You know, it's you deny that, you know, there's millions of causes and conditions that went into a virus. You come up with, that's a conception, you know. That's a concept. You come up with this idea, and then you demand that your own reality be different. Think of that through first. Write that down, you know. You're the one, it's a concept, it's a conceptual reality. And then you get angry, which means you demand that the reality that you conceived of should not have happened. Think about it. Think of a reality that you didn't conceive of. In conclusion for tonight, think of a reality that you got mad about that you didn't conceive of. That was the way things really are. And I can show you, like, very simply, that it's not that way. It is actually your conception. Meaning that if you didn't conceive of it that way, if it wasn't using your mind, how would you know it even happened? Your mind is very much involved in the way that you conceive of reality. What you listen to, what you read, which news channel, who you talk to, reprocessing of your own thoughts. Your mind is very much involved in the way you conceive things, no? To such a degree that if you didn't think that that shouldn't, imagine that you never had the thought that that shouldn't have happened, that 1 million people shouldn't have died, that my mother shouldn't have got cancer. Imagine you never had those thoughts. Would you be angry? Let me ask you again. Let me repeat. If you never had the thought that this should never have happened to the United States of America, if you didn't have that thought, would you be angry? Yes or no? And so you're admitting, I ask you about that. Are you admitting that it's your mind that's conceiving of this reality and then saying that reality, it's that reality. Shanti Deva's really got you, hasn't he? He's really got you good. He's making your anger look like you're a buffoon. You know? Except that you can't find the one who's a buffoon. So now, he's really got you. He's saying then, well, you might as well just relax then. You might as well relax. That part I agree with. You know, and not just relax as a command statement, but as a matter of reality. Relax. Conceptions about a self that isn't findable, or a person that's in there, like literally getting mad at the Wizard of Oz. That's a movie. The Tin Man, remember all of that? Are you a Tin Man? Is it like that? So, patience. As we conclude this chapter, next week we'll talk about Sundru. Say Sundru, please. That's Tibetan. It means joyful effort. That's what we'll do next week, but this will conclude our chapter, 6th chapter. We dedicate the merit. Yeah. I'd like to thank and wish for the long life of our teachers, His Holiness Dalai Lama, Karmapa, all spiritual teachers regardless. May none of them be offended by tonight's talk. And by this merit, may all obtain omniscience, may it defeat the enemy, wrongdoing, from the stormy waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death, from the ocean of samsara, may I free all be.